All right, so let me guide you through this. And this is a really fantastic technique, and everyone can benefit from this. So I'd like you just to go ahead, take your hands, and just turn them up like this. Excellent. I'd like you to place those hands, just rest them on your lap, just by your side, just somewhere which is comfortable for you. Good. We're just to look at your right hand. Just look at that right hand there. Stare at it. Really, really focus on it. And as you focus on it, just be aware of it. Become aware what it looks like. How it's just resting there. And go ahead and close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, it allows your imagination to become even more powerful. And just placing all your thoughts, all your attention on that hand there, on that right hand. And as you do, become more aware of that hand and the surface on which it's resting. You might imagine what that hand might look like just through your closed eyes. Particular details of that hand, its color, its weight, its shape, and the distance between the fingers. Or you might be aware of something else entirely different as you focus further and further on that hand there. And just noticing as you place your thoughts, your imagination into that hand, being aware of those sensations, those feelings, and that kind of feeling of energy in that hand. As you begin to become curious about this experience and all the places you can go using your imagination, and allowing your awareness just to begin to shift towards your right elbow, along your right arm, focusing on that, moving that sensation. And it happens at a rate which is right for you, at a time and process which is exactly right for you because it knows exactly what to do. That's right. And as you focus on that feeling, shifting your awareness from the elbow up to the right shoulder. As if you could just let a feeling of relaxation begin to start to travel through the body. As you allow yourself just to drift through time and space, and taking this moment just to be aware of things which perhaps have previously gone unnoticed, of that ability you have just to focus, and then shifting that feeling across to the left shoulder. That's right. Shifting that awareness to the left shoulder, that energy into the left shoulder and down into the left elbow. And then all the way down into that left hand, into that left palm. And it may be that you can feel certain sensations occurring, certain little differences or similarities, perhaps tingling or perhaps something else entirely different. As you allow that feeling to then move back across over to the right hand there, and focusing on that right hand. That's right. Doing brilliantly. Allowing that awareness then to begin to shift and move, moving and shifting up into the right elbow and up into the right shoulder. That's right. Just allowing yourself just to let go. As you can just allow yourself to go into this experience effortlessly and easily, using your powerful imagination. And then across into the left shoulder and down into the left elbow and to the left hand. That's right. As it begins to loop around into the right hand and up into the right elbow. That's right. And up into the right shoulder. Those sensations shifting and moving, and just enjoying that experience and being aware of those feelings. You can have that experience of just being aware as it moves across to the left shoulder and all the way down to the left elbow and into the left hand. And as that experience continues, you can allow those feelings just to begin to loop around and around at a rate which is right for you. As you allow yourself to go further and further, you're sitting there listening to these words, aware of the sound of my voice, and perhaps aware of where it is you're sitting, and perhaps aware of the feeling of the legs, and just noticing that relaxation which begins to spread slowly or quickly now as you focus further and further. I don't need to tell you to go into hypnosis or to allow yourself to go into a deep trance, because that experience happens on its own. That ability you have just to let go deeply, letting go of the effort it takes to do anything. Nobody wanting anything, nobody needing anything. Just that ability to let go now. It may be that you can notice certain feelings around the facial muscles, around the head. It may become heavy, or it may just do something else entirely different. As you go further and further into that experience, and simply now, I'm going to need to count backwards from 10 to 1, just allowing with every number just to double that relaxation and go into it further because you can. Letting go of any stress, any tension, just as you show yourself how much control you have just to let go. 10, all the way down, letting go, feeling good. 9, deeper and deeper, effortlessly and easily, that's right. 8, 7, 6, just drifting, floating, further and further. 5, 4, 3, 2, Just letting go effortlessly and easily. And 1, drifting through time and space, allowing your mind to drift wherever it wants to go. That's right, just letting out that stress, that tension. Letting it simply escape. And I'm sure you've had the experience of being on a journey, of taking a trip somewhere. Perhaps it's in a car, perhaps it's on a plane or a train. Just knowing you can go there. You can just arrive at your destination in comfort. You can just trust that ability of whatever is carrying you there to take you there. It just knows what to do. It knows how to go there. Just waiting for your time just to go further and further away to that place, wherever it is. And as you do, start to enjoy that journey. You can look out the window and notice the scenery, the horizon, the changing landscapes, of how you can go from one place to another, and how everything begins to change. How when you travel, you can gain new perspectives and new insights. Traveling further and further as you just wander out of that window into that little daydream. That's right, as you can begin to wander further and further. That's right, further and further into the power of your unconscious mind. As your unconscious mind is a resource, a powerful resource. And you can simply almost imagine inside your mind you have your own personal settings menu, like the settings menu you might find on a smartphone. As you begin to browse down through the list of many settings, there are things there which you can just begin to adjust. And I don't know what they will be, but you just have this ability to adjust them to the point which is just right for you. Whether it's just that ability to let go of any of the old applications and files that have been hanging about, just to let that process take place, or whether it's just to slightly adjust the settings of your comfort, of your confidence, or even of your view of the future. And that process takes place. And that process of updating and refreshing continues as you drift further and further through this experience, just allowing yourself to go even deeper through your powerful, creative mind. That's right. I'd like you just to begin that search inside of you to find any of that stress, or tension you've been holding on to. Just notice where it is, as if it was just like an app on that phone. That's right. Focusing on where you might feel it in the body. And simply now, as you focus on it, imagine yourself just floating out of your own body. Just imagining that, floating out of your own body up into the air, far, far, far up into the air, higher and higher, further and further. It may be that you even see yourself just going out of space. As you look down below, I want you to see the target. And in that target is all of that old stress and stuff you've been holding on to. Place it all in the center of that target. In a moment, you're going to make the following sound. When I make that sound, you're going to be fired like an arrow right through the center of that target into a place of total bliss. And for a split second, you'll feel some of that old stress even more intensely. It'll be the last time it'll bother you. It'll be gone. You'll be just shot through, right the way through that target to a place of total bliss, peace, and relaxation as you let go of it forever. Get ready. That's right, going all the way through and right out the other side now. And just letting go. And see yourself floating back down to the other side of the room and noticing your body there in that chair. Noticing how you are free of that tension, that stress you used to hold on to. And allowing yourself just to feel good, noticing how you breathe and how you sit or stand. And you'll begin to float back into your body only as quickly or slowly as those changes occur, are installed at a molecular cellular level, deep inside of you, giving you that ability just to feel good, so that when tonight you go to bed, you go to sleep effortlessly, easily. You know, to awaken exactly when you need to, with all the energy, with all the resources you need. And I don't know whether it will be a day from now, a week from now, or several days from now. We realize that you've been thinking something else entirely different. And the harder you try and bring back that old stress, the further it goes. Allowing yourself to feel good. Allowing yourself just to see yourself going through your daily life, your daily routine, with that ability just to let go, with that ability just to change what we think is real, what we believe to be real, but in reality, it's just a perception. Just enjoying that process, enjoying that relaxation now as it flows through the body. Taking that opportunity just to feel good, just to enjoy that place of comfort now. And as you do, I'd like you to find and experience An experience where you are you at your best, where you are you being who you want to be. And it might be something recent or from the past, or maybe even something in your imagination. Find that moment and go there. See yourself, imagine yourself, you at your best, and noticing how you position your body, how you breathe, and how you move through the world. That ability you have to achieve and to realize your full potential. That's right. And noticing what's in front of you and what's around you in that moment. There may be certain sounds you may notice, or there may be certain sensations. Some people notice different things. Just allowing yourself to completely enjoy that moment, to enjoy that moment of feeling good. As you breathe it in through your body, as you breathe it in through your body now, feeling good, letting it just resonate through every part of your body, through every part of you, every fiber, every muscle, in a way which is right for you, in a way which is just appropriate for you now, feeling good. And as you enjoy that experience, notice where you feel it in the body. Notice where it begins. And as it begins, you might notice as a color linked to it. And that color could be any color or a series of colors. And noticing where it starts and how it just moves through the body, allowing you just to feel good. It can move from one point to the other, flowing around your body, joining that circuit, connecting that circuit together, creating a loop, just like we did right at the beginning. That awareness of that feeling just flowing round and round through your body. And as you do, begin to discover that good feeling and enjoy it and realize that you can access it as your resource, as your ability, as it just flows. That's right. Feeling good. And simply turning up the color, turning up the intensity, the richness, the brightness, the magnitude of that feeling. That's right. Just letting it grow, just letting it feel good. Allowing yourself that ability, that permission to feel good. To let go, to feel good, and just to simply to double it now. Double that feeling, double the intensity, feeling good. That's right. Allowing those resources to build and to develop. And seeing yourself in the future. That ability just to go through the world much lighter. Letting go of what you need to let go of. As you reach that destination, arriving in that vehicle, and leaving behind what you need to leave behind. As in a moment, and it's begin to count up from 1 to 5. With every number, allow that energy to build and to grow to just the right level for you right now. Feeling good, feeling refreshed and energized, and bringing these resources with you, bringing these learnings, understandings with you, and become curious as to how they grow and develop as the days, weeks, and months continue. As we go 1, feeling good, 2, 3, becoming more and more refreshed, energized, 4, becoming more and more alert, returning back to the room, and 5, eyes opening and feeling good. Hey, welcome back. Let's unmute everyone. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Oliver. Thank you.
Does anyone have any questions? Any questions at all? The interesting observations people noticed and that.
That was amazing. That was really good. Thank you very much for that. That's like no questions, just awesome. Very amazing.
Yeah. So you will all get a like a free audio with this, and it goes. It's quite similar, and it goes to that same technique which we did at the start, which I think is it's one of my favorite techniques now. It's where you just focus on your hands and just let the awareness just loop around, and it's perfect just for taking. You can do this. You don't even have to go fully into hypnosis. You can do this. You sat at your desk just for 2 minutes. Just allow yourself just to do nothing, basically.
It was really good to experience what your clients actually experience.
Yeah. Yeah. And everyone experiences it differently. Like you'll notice, like some people were very sort of slumped, other people were quite sort of remaining as they were. Everyone experiences that in their own way. All right. Any questions at all? Anything people like to ask? Then feel free. Now's the time. A bit of time. But other than that, hope you enjoy your weekend. Look out in your email boxes probably tomorrow. I'll send through the recording of an MP3 which you can listen to. Lasts about 20 minutes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I feel very
There we go.
I've got to go cook dinner.
That's what it says on the tin.
Thank you, Oliver.
Got a lovely, relaxing
Yeah.
voice. I felt
Yeah.
like I went very deep then. Thank you very much, Oliver.
You're welcome. Nice to
Yeah.
meet some of you. I'll see some of you again probably at some point soon.